Escape the Night is a Clue-like murder TV show hosted by Joey Graceffa on YouTube Red. The show's premise is about Joey Graceffa, who inherits a strange mansion from a random relative, and he invites 10 of his friends over. These friends include popular YouTubers of 2016, such as Shane Dawson, iJustine, and Timothy De La Ghetto. However, this isn't the average party that you would expect. They learn after Shane Dawson is poisoned, find 4 artifacts throughout the house that can help free them since they're trapped in the 1920s, and their goal is to get back to 2016. However, finding these 4 artifacts comes at a great cost, as losing the lives as one of the guests. In the first episode, we lose Shane to poison, where we learn all about this mysterious house and mysterious evil force who's trying to kill them. In the second episode, they encounter the ungodly machine, where Andrea Russet is suffocated due to her partner iJustine not being able to save her in time. In the next episode, we learn that the artifact is buried around the grounds of the house, and in order to recover it, they would have to bury someone alive, and that sacrifice was iJustine. In the next episode, they encounter a creepy collection of mannequins, and Joey and Lele are set to a final death challenge, where instead of one of them dying, they pick Glozell to die. In the next episode, they encounter a freak show carnival with Timothy and Ollie White sent to a final death challenge. However, with the strange turn of events, Timothy and Ollie survive as the carnival master decides to give them their 4th and final artifact. Now in episode 6, they try and release the spirits of the house through the artifacts, but they learn that they must also find some of the owners of the house and free their souls from the prisons of the house. So Matt and Sierra go and perform an exorcism where Matt accidentally kills Sierra in the process, freeing one of the owners of the house, but in return, obviously killing one of their own. In Mermaid Tales, everyone is against Matt, as Timothy and Matt go into the death challenge, and as a result, Matt dies from poison. An all-out war, they meet another owner of the house who is a war veteran, and in order to free him, Timothy and Ava have to go through a twisted game of Battleship ending in Tim's life. Second to last episode, the final 4 meet the final owner of the house, who tells them that in order to finally free him, Lele and Ollie will have to go through a shocking death challenge, which ultimately ends in Lele's life. In the final episode, the final 3, Ava, Ollie, and Joey, finally escape the house and rid it of all of its evil. But the evil decides to corrupt Joey, and we don't know what's going to happen next until season 2. Overall, I would give this show about a 3.75 out of 5. It's not the best show, but it's also not the worst show. It's a really interesting take on a reality show, and it definitely reminds you of the board game Clue. And I would highly recommend it to anybody who really enjoys reality TV shows with elimination, with a little bit of character, and definitely with a lot of crazy deaths. Now, Escape the Night as a series whole is, in my opinion, a really good series. And it went from an okay first season to a pretty good second season to an amazing third season and then to a not so good 4th season. But that happens to a lot of shows, and overall, I would definitely highly recommend watching this show, and especially the entire season as a whole, along with just the entire series, because it is a really intriguing plot line, and it has a lot of people's favorite YouTubers in it. I know that this first season was from 2016, so these YouTubers aren't as relevant as nowadays, but definitely seasons 3 and 4 have more of those YouTubers that a lot of people around our age would for sure know and for sure recognize. Once again, I would highly recommend this show to anybody who really enjoys like the board game Clue or murder mystery shows. And that's it for Recap with Megan episode 3.